Hey everyone, welcome back to the Stoic journey. Have you ever wondered how to make someone not just miss you, but actually beg for your attention? Like they can't go a day without thinking about you? As if every moment you're away becomes a countdown to your return? What if I told you all this is not a dream, and that such profound influence is well within our reach? Yes, my Stoic friends, today we are diving deep into a compelling strategy that's all about the art of strategic withdrawal, stepping back to let others realize just what they're missing. And yes, I am talking about Stoicism, a philosophy so powerful that it transforms absence into a magnet of curiosity and desire. And my friends, this isn't about playing games. It's about a profound appreciation of your intrinsic worth and allowing that realization to echo loudly in the absence of your presence. As Seneca said, absence sharpens love, presence strengthens it. Harness both, and they will beg to be by your side. Think of it as cultivating a garden. Why does stepping back create such a profound impact? It's about shifting the balance of power in your relationships by letting others experience the weight of your absence. This isn't a passive move, it's a deliberate choice to focus on personal growth and self-sufficiency, which in turn makes your presence more valued when you do engage. The more care you put into tending your own growth, the more others will be drawn to your flourishing. But before we dive in, I've got a challenge that will set the tone for what's about to unfold. If you're ready to step into your power and let your silence echo louder than any words, drop a comment below with the phrase, "I know my worth." This isn't just a statement, it's a declaration of your strength, your resolve, and your commitment to becoming unforgettable. It's time to show the world and yourself that you're not just stepping back, you're stepping up in a way that will make them feel your absence like never before. Let's see how many of you are ready to embrace this powerful shift and make your presence undeniable, even when you're not there. The art of presence. Let's take a moment to think about something interesting. How does it feel when someone you care about isn't around? Have you noticed that sometimes you might miss them even more? What if I told you that you could make people feel this way about you, making them really notice and even miss you when you're not there? Now think about this in your daily interactions. Do people lean in when you speak? Do their eyes light up when you enter the room, or do they seem hardly to notice? Each interaction we have is an opportunity to leave an imprint on the minds and hearts of others. But what if you could turn these fleeting moments into lasting echoes? What if your absence could speak louder than your words ever could? This is not about manipulation. It's about mastering the art of presence to enhance your absence. A small experiment. To get us started on this path, I invite you to participate in a small experiment. For the next day, choose one common interaction in your life, perhaps a regular meeting, a daily call, or even your presence on social media. Withdraw subtly, reduce your usual engagement, and observe. Notice how people react. Are they looking for you? Do they express a need or desire for your input? This exercise isn't just to see if you're missed, but to gauge the depth and impact of your usual engagement. Isn't making someone beg excessive? That's a great question, and it's crucial to address this point right away. When we talk about making someone beg, we're not suggesting we should make anyone feel desperate or uncomfortable. The phrase "make them beg" is not a term from Stoic philosophy, nor does it convey the respectful and dignified approach that Stoicism promotes. What we're actually exploring is the idea of becoming such a positive, impactful presence in people's lives that they naturally feel a void when you're absent. Master emotional equilibrium. Now, let's move on to the first cornerstone of our journey, mastering emotional equilibrium. In the Stoic sense, this isn't just about controlling your emotions. It's about aligning them with wisdom and reason, turning you into someone whose presence is both grounding and profoundly compelling. Marcus Aurelius, a true master of Stoic thought, once wisely noted, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Imagine navigating life's ups and downs with such poise and presence that people can't help but be drawn to you. They notice your calm during a storm and start to wonder what your secret is. Practice mindful listening. All right, moving on to our second vital principle. Practice mindful listening. This is where we truly begin to distinguish ourselves in a world that never seems to slow down. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Embracing this Stoic wisdom not only deepens our relationships, but also enhances our influence, making us a person whose attention others crave. Promote thoughtful communication. Moving on to our third principle, promote thoughtful communication. This is about transforming every conversation into a meaningful dialogue that not only informs, but inspires and connects deeply with others. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius put it, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." In the context of communication, this means embodying the virtues of clarity, sincerity, and empathy, becoming a beacon of thoughtful communication that others are drawn to. Effective communication is not just about the words we choose. It's about conveying our thoughts in ways that resonate with others, fostering understanding and mutual respect. Imagine you're discussing a complex topic at work or with friends. Instead of just bombarding others with facts or opinions, you take the time to craft your messages so they are clear and considerate of the listener's perspective. You're not just talking, you're engaging in a dialogue that invites others to participate and share openly. Promoting thoughtful communication involves several key practices. Clarity. Be clear about what you want to convey. This means organizing your thoughts before you speak and choosing words that accurately reflect your ideas and emotions. Brevity. Respect the listener's time. This isn't about being curt, but about being concise. It's the art of being thorough enough to be understood and brief enough to be interesting. Empathy. Understand the emotional undertone of the conversation. Tailor your words to address not just the topic at hand, but also the emotions involved. This shows that you respect and value the feelings of others. To cultivate this skill, start by observing how you communicate daily. Are your words often misinterpreted? Do you find yourself rambling or getting off track? These are signs that your communication could be more thoughtful. Practice by summarizing your main point in 1 sentence before you begin speaking. This helps keep your communications focused and impactful. Additionally, consider the power of asking questions. Thoughtful communication is not a monologue, it's a dialogue. By asking insightful questions, you not only gain a better understanding of others' perspectives, but also demonstrate your interest in what they have to say. This builds stronger, more meaningful connections. Imagine now applying these principles in a challenging situation, perhaps a disagreement with a colleague. Instead of escalating the conflict with accusatory or defensive language, you approach the conversation with calm and purpose. You listen carefully to their points, validate their feelings, and then express your perspective in a way that acknowledges both sides. This approach not only diffuses tension, but can transform a potential conflict into a constructive discussion. As we delve deeper into promoting thoughtful communication, remember the Stoic idea of living in accord with nature, which includes our rational, social nature. We are inherently communicative beings, and by refining this ability, we enrich our interactions and our relationships. So as you move forward, challenge yourself to communicate not just more, but better. Next time you're in a conversation, pause to consider the impact of your words. And if you're up for it, share a story in the comments below where thoughtful communication changed the outcome of a discussion. Use the hashtag #ThoughtfulWords to join the conversation. To those still with us, keep watching. There's more insightful content on the way that will help you not just communicate effectively, but transform your words into bridges that connect deeply with others. Your ability to communicate thoughtfully is not just a skill, it's a gift that keeps on giving, enriching not only your life, but also the lives of all those you touch. 4. Cultivate self-sufficiency. Next, let's explore the fourth principle. Cultivate self-sufficiency. This Stoic tenet encourages us to develop independence and resilience, qualities that enhance our allure by showing others that we are content and fulfilled on our own terms. As Epictetus said, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. Embracing this freedom means finding satisfaction within ourselves instead of seeking it from external sources. Cultivating self-sufficiency isn't about isolation or rejecting relationships. Rather, it's about building a foundation within yourself that is so strong that your happiness doesn't solely depend on others. It's about being your own source of validation and motivation. Imagine how attractive this makes you. When you are not desperately seeking attention or approval, you exude a quiet confidence that naturally draws people to you. They see someone who is complete on their own, and that completeness is both intriguing and inspiring. To start building self-sufficiency, focus on enhancing your skills, deepening your knowledge, and nurturing your passions. Engage in activities that enrich your life and boost your self-esteem, whether it's learning a new language, picking up a creative hobby, or improving physical fitness. These endeavors make you more interesting and self-reliant. As you grow more self-sufficient, you'll notice a shift in how others perceive and interact with you. Your relationships will likely become more balanced and fulfilling as you're no longer leaning on others to fill your needs. You're sharing your complete self instead. This transformation not only elevates your personal satisfaction, but also makes your company something people seek out and cherish. So take the first step today towards self-sufficiency. It's a journey that not only enriches your life, but also enhances the magnetic quality of your presence, making you a person others look forward to being around. 5. Display consistent integrity. Now let's explore another vital Stoic principle. Display consistent integrity. Integrity, in the Stoic sense, isn't just about being honest when someone is watching. It's about being consistent in your values and actions, no matter the circumstances. Imagine a life where your words, your actions, and your values are in perfect alignment. A life where people trust you implicitly because they know you act with consistent integrity. This consistency doesn't just make you reliable, it makes you a pillar in the lives of those around you. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It takes more than just a good-looking body. You've got to have the heart and soul to go with it." This emphasizes that true beauty and character comes from a deep, unwavering commitment to living virtuously. Consistent integrity means that whether you're in a boardroom, at a family dinner, or online interacting with strangers, Your principles guide your behavior consistently. For instance, if you commit to being transparent in your business dealings, this commitment should hold true even in situations where deceit might be profitable or easier. Living with integrity makes people not only respect you, but also depend on you. They know that your actions are predictable in the best possible way, and in your absence, the standards you set and the reliability you demonstrate linger in people's minds. They don't just miss you, they feel the gap your absence creates. As we reflect on this principle, think about areas in your life where you can tighten the alignment between your actions and your values. This isn't just about big gestures, but the small, everyday choices that culminate in a truly stoic life. Your unwavering integrity is what will make people not only take notice, but also hold you in high regard, making your presence and absence deeply impactful. 6. Develop personal resilience. As we journey through our exploration of Stoic principles, let's delve into the vital aspect of developing personal resilience. This isn't just about bouncing back from setbacks. It's about embracing challenges as opportunities to grow stronger and more composed. Rooted deeply in Stoic wisdom, consider the words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca, who said, "Fire tests gold, suffering tests brave men." This profound insight highlights that true resilience is built through enduring and overcoming life's inevitable hardships. It's about maintaining your stoic calm and wisdom even when the world around you seems in turmoil. Developing personal resilience starts with adopting a mindset that views difficulties as natural, instructive parts of life. Instead of resisting adversity, Stoics engage with it constructively. Imagine you're faced with a professional setback. A Stoic approach isn't to deny the disappointment, but to analyze it dispassionately. What can be learned? How can this foster growth? This perspective transforms challenges into stepping stones, enhancing your capacity to handle future stresses with grace. By consistently applying this mindset, you cultivate a robust inner fortitude that not only attracts others due to your stability, but also inspires them. People begin to see you as a pillar of strength, someone whose presence is reassuring and whose resilience in facing life's ups and downs is genuinely admirable. To start building your resilience, practice reflecting on daily challenges through a Stoic lens. Ask yourself what virtues, like courage or temperance, can be strengthened in your response. This habit not only forges a resilient character, but also makes your presence one that others seek in times of turmoil, valuing and missing your guiding strength when you're not around. 7. Foster deep connections. Foster deep connections. As we explore the 7th principle, foster deep connections, we dive into the art of cultivating relationships that resonate on a meaningful level. In the Stoic tradition, it's not about the number of connections we have, but the quality and depth of those connections that truly matter. Stoicism teaches us that genuine relationships are built on mutual respect, honest communication, and shared values. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, emphasized the importance of being present and attentive in our interactions. He advised, "Be there to comfort, to share, and to listen." When you actively engage in conversations, listen deeply without planning your next response, and show genuine interest in others' thoughts and feelings, you create a bond that is both resilient and rewarding. Imagine the impact of such relationships in your life. When you make the effort to understand and value someone's unique perspective, you're not just another acquaintance. You become a cherished confidant. This approach not only enriches your life, but also makes your presence deeply missed when you're absent. Here's a practical way to start. In your next conversation, focus entirely on the other person. Put away distractions, listen with empathy, and respond with thoughtfulness. This kind of interaction plants the seeds for deeper, more meaningful connections. Fostering such connections isn't just about being liked, it's about building a network of relationships that are both supportive and enriching. These are the connections that sustain us, inspire us, and yes, make us truly missed when we're not around. So, let's cultivate these deep connections with the Stoic wisdom of purposeful engagement and heartfelt communication. 8. Exercise discretion in presence. Exercise discretion in presence. This Stoic principle is about knowing when to step forward and when it's wise to step back, creating a balance that enhances how others perceive and value your presence. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "If you wish to be loved, love." But an essential part of love, especially self-love, is respecting not just when to offer your presence, but also recognizing when absence might be more powerful. This isn't about playing hard to get. It's about understanding the value of your participation and the impact of your absence. By exercising discretion in your presence, you signal that your time and attention are precious, and this selectiveness makes others value and seek out your presence even more. Imagine you're part of a regular group meeting. Instead of attending every single session, choose which ones might benefit most from your input and which ones might benefit from your absence, allowing others to lead and express themselves. This selective engagement not only gives you space to pursue other valuable activities, but also makes your contributions more notable and anticipated when you do participate. As we apply this approach, remember that discretion should not be confused with aloofness. It's about making strategic choices that align with your values and the needs of your community or relationships. This thoughtful balancing act can make your presence a sought-after element, turning every appearance you make into something special and every absence into a felt void that draws others toward you when you return. 9. Lead by example. Lead by example. This Stoic principle echoes the idea that the most effective way to influence others is not merely through words, but through actions. As the philosopher Epictetus famously stated, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. In embodying the values you cherish, you become a living testament to the virtues of Stoicism, such as discipline, fairness, and resilience." Leading by example means that every action you take is a lesson for others. Imagine yourself at work or with friends. When challenges arise, your calm, collected response sets a standard. Others see not just what you do, but how you do it. The patience with which you solve problems, the equanimity you maintain in crises, and the respectful way you treat people regardless of the circumstances. This visible consistency in your actions and demeanor naturally draws people to you. They not only start to miss your presence when you're not around, but also seek to emulate your behavior. By consistently demonstrating these virtues, you reinforce the Stoic belief that the best kind of leadership is that which is practiced and shown through daily actions. Your life becomes a powerful narrative that others want to follow, illustrating that leadership is not about wielding power, but about empowering oneself and others through exemplary living. Remember, every small act of integrity, every moment of self-control, and every decision made with wisdom contributes to a reputation that people will respect and follow. Let your life be your message, making your influence felt even in your absence. 10. Encourage reflection. Encourage reflection. This principle taps deeply into the Stoic practice of introspection and self-awareness. which not only enriches our own lives but also profoundly impacts those around us. Think of reflection as a mirror we hold up not only to ourselves but to others. By embodying this practice, we inspire those in our circle to pause and consider their own thoughts and actions. It's about making your interactions not just memorable, but also meaningful, prompting others to think about the why and how of their behaviors and beliefs. Imagine ending a discussion with a thoughtful question instead of a definitive statement. For example, in a conversation about career choices, instead of concluding with your own opinion, you might say, "What do you think drives your passion for your work?" This approach encourages others to explore their motivations and can lead to deeper, more reflective conversations. They'll associate you with this higher level of thinking and miss these enriching interactions when you're not around. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus advised, "Don't just say you have read books. Show that through them, you have learned to think better." Apply this by sharing insights from your readings or experiences subtly in conversations, guiding others toward a reflective mindset. Encouraging reflection isn't just about deep discussions. It's a gift of growth. As you practice this, watch how your relationships transform, gaining layers of depth and understanding. Remember, by fostering reflection, you leave a lasting impression that continues to resonate in your absence, making your presence a sought-after source of wisdom and insight. 11. Show genuine appreciation. Show genuine appreciation. Now let's delve into the 11th principle. Show genuine appreciation. This simple yet powerful practice not only enriches our interactions, but also deepens our connections, drawing others towards us with the warmth of our gratitude. In Stoicism, appreciation is more than mere politeness. It is a recognition of the value that others bring into our lives and an acknowledgement of the interdependence of human relationships. Marcus Aurelius once reminded us, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This sense of gratitude for life itself can extend to the people around us, enhancing our interactions with sincerity and depth. Imagine the impact of expressing genuine appreciation in your daily life. When someone holds the door open, a heartfelt thank you can transform a routine moment into a personal connection. In the workplace, acknowledging a colleague's hard work specifically and sincerely, perhaps saying, "Your detailed analysis on that report really made a difference," can boost morale and foster a positive team environment. Such expressions of gratitude do more than just make others feel good. They make you someone people want to be around, someone they miss in your absence. 12. Engage with purpose. Engage with purpose. Let's delve into our final principle. Engage with purpose. This isn't just about having conversations or interactions for the sake of it. It's about infusing every interaction with intention and meaning. As Seneca the Younger wisely put it, "Let all your efforts be directed to something. Let it keep that end in view." Imagine you're at a networking event. Instead of small talk, you choose to ask meaningful questions. This purpose-driven engagement makes your interactions stand out, leaving a lasting impression that makes others look forward to your presence.